All right. Get this party going. Can't hear that movie too loud, can you? Hey, Abby. You can't hear the movie too loud, can you? That the kids are watching? Down at Hey, Amy. I know everybody's on all the other lives. Hey, Brett. So many lives every night now. That's why we haven't done one in a while. Everybody's doing one, and there's some that are doing them, 4 or 5 days a week now. So we just kind of gave up on it. We're gonna do this one for the Bayou Bash, and I don't know if we'll do them anymore for a while. Just got too much stuff going on. Like tonight, couldn't even get in the house until just 20-30 minutes ago. Just trying to get the truck cleaned up, get all the trailers lined up and locked down, just everything. Buffering. Well, poop. Shows it all green at the bottom. Is it buffering for anyone else, or is it just one of those nights it ain't gonna work? We just had some really bad storms come through just a little while ago. It rained and rained. Hey, Goss Mania. Yeah, us either, Amy. I can't wait to see everybody. Y'all are just so amazing. It's just so fun all day today. Today was a blast. Got through a really rough day at work without it feeling too bad. We got, let's see, pick one that might be able to be seen on here. Our new hats that came in with the logo off to one side instead of all the way across like the first ones were. Hey, Brett, you think one of those patches you was talking about would fit right here on this side? I might buy one from him and have it put right here on my hat. And it's just been so chaotic this week trying to get everything together for just to get the house ready, being on the new property, and just we don't have our gate up yet, so getting T-post in the ground and getting fence up just temporary to close it off while we're gone. All our neighbors are watching our stuff. We have a few neighbors around here. I know they ain't gonna let nothing happen, anything. But just trying to get everything ready, and everybody wants their car worked on right now after work. Like today when I got home, I didn't even get it. I got here and went to walk in the house, and when the neighbors showed up with a lawnmower, it wouldn't start. And he'd been fighting with it for 4 or 5 hours. Come find out where he got gas, mostly water. So thankfully that was a quick fix. But had them coloring pages today. The girl at work did them. There's one of them. I took a picture of them earlier. There was 22 pages or something like that, 20 pages. And she made 15 of each one and put a paper clip on each one to keep them all separate. So we can just lay a few out at a time or let the kids pick from different ones. There's some I like more than others. Jen's here off camera. It's been chaos all day. She's like, I'm not going to get on there. This was another thing. Can you get some of those that are out so I can show them? I think they're in our room. And then, yeah, of course, y'all seen this. One of the things for the raffle. This is the one that Baker's Creek sent. Amy said hi.
Hi.
See, and I won one of these off of Jason Crick, Freedom Using Farm and Arbor on his giveaway. We won one of these, and we have it over there in our stash of seeds, and I thought this would be good to put on the seed exchange table. It's a full garden in one bag. It has, well, I don't remember how many, 12 varieties inside this one bag, and some of them hundreds of seeds. You know, low is like 80 seeds, and some, you know, that's the most in here. One of them has 450 seeds in it. So that'll get somebody an entire garden started. So one of our things with the coloring, we bought 2 packages of these. I don't know if it's gonna, there we go. Brett said it buffered. Jen needs to say hi again. So we bought two packages of these, and these are the grow bags we're going to use to put some dirt in, some topsoil. We got what Miracle Grow vegetable dirt. Put in these bags and put them inside of a like a solo cup, so the kids can plant these pumpkin seeds. So figured that it's 100 of them, so hopefully that's enough. Didn't know how many would want. She's like way over there. Let's see. And then y'all know about this. This will be coming with this, the saw haul. I have a video that I started putting this on my tractor, and Jen watched me out the window right here. I was right out here. She watched me for probably, an hour fight with that thing, putting it on my tractor, because my tractor has different tires than what most come with. And they're like 6 inches taller than most tractors. So putting it on the loader on either side, I was having issues because the tire was hitting the saw haul. And finally, I found a way to put it on. So I'll get that video done when we get back from the Bayou Bash. And everybody's seen this. I think most everybody that's probably in here. See if I can do this without flipping it over. Yep, there it is. I can't. I'm going to flip it over. Another raffle item for the bash. I'll take this picture thing out of here so people can actually see it. And the wire is going to mess it all up.
Well, I got to redo it anyway. I just kind of set it in that one to see how it would look.
This is the warmer that she's given with that. You put the wax up in here. Looks like a little lemonade jar. It's kind of cool. I've never seen that one before. And we have a lot of these things in the house. But I didn't know how long I'd be on here. Figured I'd throw those things on there. Didn't know how many people would get on tonight, because like I said, some of the lives I've seen going, there's dozens upon dozens of people in a bunch of other lives tonight. And we're a lot later than we normally are. And just trying to get all this stuff ready. And either, I don't know if I can get you, Brett, or Drew, or somebody to make this thing work, because I've been fighting with it for days.
Salubrious Farm.
Hey, good evening, Salubrious Farm. How y'all doing? Did y'all get some of that rain a while ago? Huh? Oh. So I downloaded Streamlabs, like everybody said to do, to go live. And I can get on there set it to start going live, and it'll say it's starting to go live. I'll jump on the laptop to watch it, and it won't go live. Then I end the live, and it'll start uploading the video, just like I was trying to do an upload. So I don't know what I'm doing wrong to be able to go live, because there's quite a few people said that still works. And yes, Brett, that's a very good idea. Can I get a new phone?
I don't know, you might need a new phone because yours keeps messing up.
I hate to try to get a new phone because we paid for these outright, and we changed service companies. So now if I have to buy one, it's going to be God knows how much for a new phone. Yeah, Drew, I don't have a clue what's going on with it. I mean, I can open it up, log in. It shows our YouTube channel, and it'll start showing that I'm doing a video, but it won't show a live. It will wait until I'm done and I hit end live and upload like it's a video. And then of course I just go in there and delete it because it's nothing on the screen. Yeah, I've seen that too, Drew. Some people saying it works and some people saying it won't work for them. Yep, Amy, that's what I figured Drew could fix it. I used to be so big into the technology stuff, everything tech. I was all into it. And then I just spend so much of my time now with trying to stay caught up in the automotive world and with the updating everything in my brain just constantly for all these new cars. I just start forgetting things and losing things, and it's starting to get away from me, and I'm getting behind on it all. Let me see if the Lees heard me or answered back yet. If they got any of the rain. Yeah, the messenger thing. There's so many neat things on there. I don't mess with much of it, but there's so many cool things you can change, like just like colors, and then that's pretty neat. They changed it to the hearts today, and then how you hold it, just like it was with the thumbs up to make it big. If you hold it too long, it just blows up. Yeah, it's crazy how much rain we got today. Jen sent me some pictures of it and some videos, just insane. And when I got here, the water that was everywhere again, I was like,
it only lasted about 15 minutes. It was just down.
It was just tons of rain. Yeah, I'm good. Tomorrow, I'm gonna have to like put my phone inside my toolbox and close my laptop at work. There's no rain. I went to Maynard to get my hair cut on the way back home, and it rained for a second right after I got out of the place to get my hair cut, and then I never seen it again. Did you know that if you're more interesting. See, that's something I didn't know.
What?
If you hold the, you read it. You're over there, you read it. I'm gonna fix this too. Let's see. I'm gonna fix all this here. Because everybody in here needs to be, well, everybody that was, let me see. Now everyone in here should be blue. Everybody that I've seen in the chat so far. Just, huh? Just 6 on mine, but everybody can be blue. There's so many of those little emojis people put on here I go looking for. I can't find them. I know it's the whole thing, type in with different letters and whatnot, whatever they do on some of them. Yeah, definitely, Drew. That would make it so much easier because I've been in some of the bigger ones that I'm a moderator on that they don't put it on slow chat and you're sitting there chasing it, and that's going to help a lot. I know there's a bunch I need to learn with this. They're just when summer, we planned on the whole channel, and it was winter when we started it, kind of doing some stuff here and there when we could. Summer hit, and I get the camera out, but it just get like you put it up and you forget that it's even there, and you're off somewhere else doing something. Yeah, Brett. You get a wrench, and you get a wrench, and you get.
Oprah.
Now can somebody just start saying, "Here's you a box of money, and here's you a box of money, and here's you a box of money."
No tax on it.
Oh, that's neat. Gives a remove timeout and block. I don't know what happened a couple weeks ago. I was in Chris's live, watching my channel's name, put people in timeout without me touching the computer. I logged off, changed my password, and got back on, and it never happened again. Yeah, Amy Hewitt. Yeah, I wish too. Just here's your box of money, and if somebody just give me a box of money that'll pay off what debt I have left, I'll be happy with that. That's all I need. Just pay off my current debt. We'll be good. Including the house. Yeah, the house and the debt. What's here? But I can't wait until well, we're leaving Thursday. Yeah, Thursday. But as far as I know, we'll be down y'all's way Friday early. I think's the plan, right? Because your uncle will be asleep.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll probably sneak out of her uncle's house Friday morning sometime. I don't know how far it is from. I looked from I don't remember. It's from Mansfield to there. However far that is, it can't be that far. Be able to just zoom down there real quick. Anyone that has anyone that has yeah. Yeah, Drew. That is I miss so before noon meet us at the building. Okay. Yeah, we can do that. So I don't know where any of them are. I know they're in a box in the bedroom. Used to play World of Warcraft, and you get these little authenticator keys, and you put in your login, put in your password, and hit log in, and you have to have that key to actually get logged in because it regenerated. Every 10 seconds it regenerated a new 6-digit number for you to type in. So are you here yet? My soul is headed that way. My body's on. It'll be there in a couple days. I know I seen a while ago that John and Terry left earlier. A couple 2 hours ago, an hour and a half ago, something like that. They were headed out. The heck there. I hope the excitement is killing me. Yeah. All day is just like I'm ready to go. Tomorrow, like it's so frustrating because tomorrow my shop's open Friday and I took the vacation day. So everybody's off on Thursday for holiday, and then everybody else has to go back to work Friday. Well, since I'm not, as soon as I get done tomorrow, I can leave. And I get stuck with the biggest job of the week, that exhaust job calls for, I think, almost 16 or 17 hours of labor time. And I will probably, knowing the way I would do things, hopefully I'll be done by 3 o'clock and out of there, home and packed. And your uncle's off that night, tomorrow night, isn't he? So I think he said he was off through the 4th, so that means he'd be off tomorrow. If I get off tomorrow and her uncle says he's off tomorrow, and I get out of there at 3 o'clock, we will probably be headed east a lot faster than Thursday morning. I'm so glad to have 6 hours of work instead of 8. Yeah, that just taking those 2 hours away is all just makes the day so much better. Well, yeah, Brett, you like those welds, Brett? That was insane. I've never seen any welds that horrible. I don't know what they were doing. I guess they had their MIG and they were just like trying to arc weld, just stick. And there's like the one section of pipe that's only probably 2.5 feet long, and it's 5 different pieces of pipe. Talking about that, is my Sawzall in the laundry room? I need to look because I got to do some hacking on that tomorrow to hack some of that other crap off. Yeah, I would call in sick if it would work. Yeah, welding from a county over. Hey, the busy little house. How are y'all? That welding job was insane. Just I don't get it. And what else I don't get? So the guy that owns that car is probably 42, 43 years old. And he's walking around like he's a teenager, with his shorts down to his ankles and hat backwards and just, my dad will pay for it. My dad's going to pay for it. I ain't got to do nothing. My dad will pay for it. His dad is paying for about $1,800 in labor on that exhaust because have it the way it's the system that it is, and paid almost $4,000 for the exhaust system. Huh?
Armed American Patriot.
Good evening, Armed American Patriot. I cannot talk. It's about like my typing today. Brett, you've called me out you got me a few times on that today. I can't type today.
You're trying to give me away.
Trying to give Jen away, then trying to go love instead of live. And then there was something else he caught. Oh, grammar, just I guess that was the giveaway part. I think tomorrow Jen's got to go out and do some things. I'm going to see if she'll go to, I don't know if Brookshire's has the Elgin stuff or not, or if you're going to have to go to Elgin to get some Elgin sausage and stuff from there. You almost, yeah, that would be correct too, wouldn't it? Busy little house. Brett, if he's seen half the stuff when I'm texting Jen, he'd be confused because half the time the words don't even come out right because they'll have 4 or 5 extra letters in them. And I do the talk to text sometimes, and sometimes it will double up what you are typing. And then my laptop at work, it's an older Windows 7 laptop that you have to like type like this. You can't type hovering over the mouse because if you're about that far from the mouse pad on the keyboard, it will start like clicking on stuff on the screen. Meat markets here that are out. Yeah, I'm bringing 2 coolers just in case. There's no telling what we'll be bringing back. I'm bringing my 50-quart brute box and my 25-quart brute box.
Your beard is getting big. At first
Yeah, it's going like it used to be longer, and I cut it and trimmed it up, and now it's actually starting to like fill out more instead of just straight down. I had it trimmed a whole lot shorter. I mean, it was way shorter. But some days I wish I didn't cut it when I cut it. Even with the USB mouse and disabling the touchpad, it still clicks stuff. That computer crashed a couple years ago, and we got Windows 7 reloaded on it, but I lost the driver for one side. The USBs don't work, and I lost the driver for the SD card reader. And ever since that, the mouse pad has gone nuts. I've updated the mouse, everything on it, but of course, June of next year, Microsoft is no longer going to support Windows 7 anymore. That's what I use on this one is a wireless mouse, a Bluetooth USB mouse. Because this is on our new laptop. I was trying it out tonight. My laptop.
Foxy the Tractor Man.
Foxy this, huh? Hey, Freaky Geek. Good evening, Foxy the Tractor Man. How you doing? We're gonna get situated in this chair so I can be still. I'll start making it buffer.
Yeah, when you get wobbly, the feed gets all.
But yeah, the new computer my computer.
I don't remember.
So we had a couple other laptops. One of them is just for movies for the kids because that's all it ever gets used for. Then Jen has her laptop that I couldn't use Filmora 9 on, so I went out and bought a new one. Yeah, that's my next thing, Drew. I was thinking about getting a USB keyboard just to use that. Good evening, Fish and Loaves. How you doing? Yeah, this one that we got now is the Windows 10. I bought a HP Envy with a solid state drive instead of just a regular hard drive. And it's one of the like 2-in-1s, I guess, whatever. You can flip it over and turn it into a tablet. And it's, really, for us, it's really fancy because I've never spent more than a few $100s on a laptop. And this one made me like cringe and vomit a little bit when we bought it. Good evening, Dave's Backyard Chickens. Now everybody's coming. Yeah. So now more people coming in. We'll go back to the Bayou Bash. Who all's coming? Who all wants to go? Who all hasn't heard about it? I'm sure everybody's heard about it. Refurbish that game. Yeah, I used to game a lot too, and I built a desktop for all my gaming, and now I don't. The only gaming I do now is I can't even think of the name of it. The Farm Simulator 19.
The what now?
The what? Huh?
The what now?
The Bayou Bash? Is that what we're talking about? Yeah. Saturday, the 6th, this weekend. When's it going to start? 9? 9? Yeah, 9 to 4. Get your tickets on the Eventbrite, free tickets. Everybody, tell everybody.
Tell the whole world.
Yeah, Foxy the Tractor Man. I do too. Mine's like sitting right. My tractors are right out here, out the door, out the window. But during the winter, when I can't get out and do a whole lot, because we don't have a lot going on here, I do have my hay pasture, but I sit and play that thing. Good evening, Louisiana. Tractor Works. Yeah. You're the one from off Facebook, right? Off the is it the Learning Tractor or the Compact Tractor group? Hope to see you there. We have some tractors coming. Abel and Sons is bringing a tractor or two and what, a side by side or something, Brett. That'll be the part that she'll have to be pulling me from, keeping me away from the tractors. And keeping me away from trying to buy a rock saw. I want one of those Mahindra rock saws so bad. I don't know if anybody's seen those things, but they look so awesome. My dealer got one. He bought one himself, and he said, don't buy side by side, buy a rock saw. But Dave's Backyard Chickens. Where are you at, Dave's Backyard Chickens and Outdoors? The event's going to be, it's in Louisiana, Lake Charles, this Saturday. I'm all over the place. I'm like a bouncy squirrel.
Why do you need or want a sore rock for?
A sore rock. No, that's funny. Washington State. Yeah, that would be a trip to come down to Louisiana for the Bayou Bash.
What does your shirt say?
What does my shirt say? The busy little house. What does my shirt say? Let me just stand up a little bit. This is our new shirts from Julien's Broken Superstitions Design on Etsy. They should be up there soon, along with our new hats that say 4 Blessings Farm on them also. Yeah, Drew, wait, you gotta come down here one day, especially during hay season or when the crops are going in or out. You will be waiting on tractors everywhere. Thank you about the shirt. Yeah, we love it. We had a design that Jen kind of put together, and then she asked if we minded if she redesigned it, and it wasn't that bad a price that she told us, so we let her redesign the logo, and she gave us a bunch of, started with different pieces of the logo, and we just started piecing it together. I don't know if I can get her store. Can you get her store and share it on there?
I'll try.
Yeah, I loved the tractor. She had a Mahindra, but it was one that's not sold in America, and so we wasn't really keen on it. It didn't look right. And then she sent us this one with the farm all on it, and I was like, gotta have it, that tractor. And let me grab one. Sorry, shit. You can probably see it on here. She actually put the Texas flag into the tractor right there. And of course, all the blue bonnets and Indian paintbrushes everywhere, all around it. That was something we asked to be added to it to give it the kind of the Texas flair to it. Down here, of course, everybody drives something green. The only thing I have green's a lawnmower that I got to work on every time I want to use it. I have a 1960 460 40s 40. I want to get a 8-in to start restoring with the kids when we get our shop built next year. I'm losing the chat. Drew. Yeah, the Mahindras, Drew, they're starting to pop up everywhere. Last I talked to my dealer, they have 30% of the American market now. Yes, their dealer. She knows us saying the same thing. Dealer. So my tractor dealership, I guess to say, instead of my dealer, because that sounds low, is J5, and his name's Cody Johnson. He's the son of the owners of J5. And what made me go to that tractor dealership was the fact that I could pick up this phone at 10 o'clock at night, text Cody, and ask him questions about the tractors we were looking at, and he would answer right then and there, any time of the day, 7 days a week. But now I ran off with another squirrel. Yeah, what we got the tractor dealer going to be there. There's what's going to be over 30 vendors now. Well over 30. How many we got at now, Amy or Brett? Something else. If I go to Austin too, I got to be careful with that. I have to change my words up a little bit.
I shared the link to her.
So Jen just shared the link to Etsy. That's who we use. We actually use the same girl the Stivers use. They're the ones that sent us to her because she's from Texas. Wow, 25 YouTube-ish YouTube. You should probably come over here and talk because I can't. 25-ish YouTube channel. How many vendors was at the last sale you did? The one there in Lexington? Couldn't have been much. 50?
I was going to say, I think it was 50 because we ended up having
crazy.
to pair up me and Mom because they didn't have enough space.
Love to see Jen. Yeah, Jen is like literally 10 feet away, sitting on a bench. And my Ford 8-inch for half a year. Months later, bought back my F100. Yeah, I want to get a 8N. I've looked at 8N and a couple other tractors online that I found, trying to find one to restore with the kids because we have a tractor, the Texas Early Days Tractor Show. Restore. Is it buffering?
Oh, I think it's just mine.
Oh. To hop off. All right, good night, Drew. Can't wait to see y'all this weekend. Sure we'll chat with you tomorrow. Have a blessed day tomorrow. But yeah, I figure it's probably buffering a little bit. Some nights it's not bad. Some nights it works good. I have several green dots on the bottom. I don't understand what everybody's talking about. Like, was it Christy last week or somebody said that the whole chat changed? Mine looks the same. Nothing changed on mine. Go live tomorrow night. Let us know, Drew. We'll be there. That'd be an interesting. Good night, Salubrious Farm. Oh, 4. Yeah, I got to get up at 5. Don't remind me. But it's only one more time. Pain. But don't tell me all that, Louisiana Tractor Works. I know you're not far from over there. I'll be wanting to come by there and check out all your tractors. Might have to have, like, on my way home, a little side route. Toddler troubles. Yeah. Iris, are they both over there? Hey, y'all, come here. Are y'all listening? No, they're too worried about watching the pet. Little bit.
Everybody.
I wish I could come.
Before you go to bed.
Nashville. Hopefully, if Fishing and Loaves, y'all can do some soon. This is our first one, and we're planning to do some more. You say hi to everybody.
You look so excited.
You look so thrilled. She is tired. They've been outside playing and swinging all afternoon. Zeke, is he asleep?
No, he just doesn't want to get up.
Oh. Zeke didn't even want to get up.
Well, she had tumble class.
Yeah, and Maddie had her tumble class today, so that wears her out on Tuesdays, and Zeke has it on Mondays, so he's usually worn out Monday night. So I'm kind of hoping tomorrow let Jen talk to her uncle, and if he's off through tomorrow night, we might head to Louisiana tomorrow night, and then they can sleep in the truck on the way there. Hopefully. Now I just want to get out. We just need to leave. Thank you, Dave. Backyard chickens. Do what? Oh yeah, to them. So Fishing and Loaves, living a life that y'all are just starting. We're actually just restarting. We bought our property last year and just got moved in October, November, and having to start. We bought land that was 100% undeveloped. All that was developed on it for anything was 4.5 acres of hay pasture, and then or 4 acres of hay pasture and like 6.3 or so of wooded land. And so it's been from the ground up, getting the home on the property, all the utilities, several months of rain, and slowly getting the driveway, the 470-ish feet to the house, because of in rain and fill up with water and just have to wait. And it's been fun. It's tiring, but I can actually start seeing an end to a lot of the construction process, to where it's starting to actually build up. Like I got the hay pasture back in shape. The garden has started. When we get back, we're going to start building fence for goats. We have the chickens going. All right, later, Foxy the Tractor Man. Have a good night. Yeah, restarting forces you to have faith for a lot of things, because you just don't even know. It gets to the point where you just fall to your knees and just cry out to God, just what am I doing? Did I mess up? We have stayed where we were? But now it's actually, the day I drove out in the pasture and seeing that it was all green. And when we moved here, we bought the place, the pasture it used to be a coastal hayfield. And when we moved here, it was 4 to 6 foot weeds, 100%. And I worked so hard in the late winter and early spring that now we're down to probably about 2% weeds, 2 to 5% weed in the pasture. And the rest is all coastal Bermuda and Bahia. And it is just looking so beautiful. And when we get back, I got to get it cut and baled. And stop for a minute. Maybe building fence for goats very soon too. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun trying to build a fence for a goat, because they say if you build a fence for a goat, you get a bucket of water and throw at it. If any water went through it, the goat's gonna go through it. No, nothing was sprayed on. So when we bought this place, the pasture has not been touched in about, at least since like 2008 to last year. It was nothing but weeds. I plowed it all under. I got a disc and put behind the tractor, and I plowed the whole thing under. And I've been doing nothing but spraying fertilizer for the hay. It's a hay grower fertilizer, just with nitrogen, and I can't remember what three it was, the numbers. It's like 1876 or 1878 or something like that.
Fishing Low says weeds heal the soil, though, so a pain but a good sign.
Yeah. Most of the weeds that it had here were all I can't think of it, that most people are allergic to around here. Ragweed. It was all ragweed. Pretty much the entire pasture was ragweed. And the first, like she said, I don't know if y'all heard, the first couple of times we mowed this place, it was horrible. Everybody's head was like this big. It was so bad. last 2 weeks. Weed whacking. Jen needs to get in front of the camera. Well, we can hear her. She is like, she's right behind the computer right here in the kitchen. The wall color, yeah. So when we picked the house, the colors in the house, the model home we looked at, we loved all the colors in the model home. It was like, don't change it. Just paint the house that color. Except this trim was supposed to be a different color, but some of the white's okay, but some of it I wish got painted the way it was supposed to be. Yeah, the ragweed definitely had to. When we first got here, all I had was the lawnmower, and I was destroying blades on that lawnmower. Yeah, the ragweed definitely. He turned it up. The fertilizer we bought, yeah, it was crazy because it got rid of a lot of the weeds, and the grass has just come back so thick. And I know disking it helped a lot too. And I've let it go this time to seed before we're cutting it, and then we're gonna cut it, bale it, and then probably let it go up and go to seed again. Hopefully, that way we can get it thicker in the ground. And that coastal Bermuda, you know, if you know much about it, if you get it thick, it will push the weeds out on its own.
Okay, I'm here.
There she is.
You moved the bench. I had nowhere to sit in.
Let's see, I'm losing it. Just
Hey, Amy.
You see what she said?
What?
She's gonna make you get on camera with her this weekend.
That's okay. Hopefully my hair looks better than it does now. But...
Oh, I should get up and just let you stay on here for a little while. Hey, look what you brought me. How'd you know I was hungry? So, Fishes and Loaves is Carol.
Hi, Carol.
If I had a notepad, I'd write this down.
I think I left my notepad outside.
I brought it in. I don't know what I did with it.
Well, that's not helpful.
She just gave you the look. I don't even. Yep. Blinders. They're upstairs. We're not supposed to be all done up. I went and got a shower before I got on here. But when I went and got in the shower, I probably could have just stood outside in the humidity and used soap and just kind of rinsed off, and it wouldn't have known any different.
Well, it doesn't help that I have curly hair, so the humidity doesn't do very well for me. So I just have to keep it up. So Carol is Fish and Loaves. I don't know who Amy is. Oh. I might have to touch up my purple in my hair so I don't look like I have gray spots in the purple. I have gray spots up here. But
I'll loan you some.
I almost thought about getting some of that beard stuff today while I was at Walmart.
Everybody look at me funny. They know I got the stripes. That's right. I knew the busy little house was Karen. Not showering before the last video. Yeah, there's been some videos I've been out there in the field on that I should have took a shower. I just came home, grabbed the camera, went outside, and just mine. Yeah, if you can't tell, he's stealing my little snack that I brought over here. Let's see. I had to buy one of these. Let's see. You're not gonna work, are you, you stinking camera? Let me just put it up there real close. So this new computer we got only has a 250 gig solid state drive. So when you start making videos on YouTube, it eats up that space fast. So we found this little 2 terabyte. I saw a lady with blues instead of grays. Snack Steve. So it's a now I'll just take it out of here. It's a 2 terabyte hard drive that doesn't want me to get into it.
Hi, Andrew.
They're not. Even Andrew. I can't get into it. There. Let's see if I can get this out of here. I'll destroy the box first. So to get all the videos off of the computer, we found this at Walmart originally, then Best Buy had some. Amazon had the better price because Walmart was what, $49 for a 1 terabyte, and Amazon was $59 for a 2 terabyte. And comes with the USB and crazy looking whatever.
It's like a double USB almost.
Well, it's not USB. It's not gonna focus. But it's a little Seagate external hard drive that I can move all of my videos off of this smaller hard drive. I had looked at buying this. Best Buy was $119. We paid $59. We bought the computer at Best Buy, and we looked at them then, but it's really, I mean, it's not that big at all. I mean, this is a Samsung S8, so very small, compact drive that I can move everything on. They priced by. Huh? Unpacking. Yeah, this is my first one. The only thing that they had a different one at Best Buy that we liked, we didn't know we needed it at the time. When we bought the computer, I wasn't sure how it was going to do. We have 2 laptops that have 1 terabyte hard drives. My desktop has a 2 terabyte, so we thought about just moving everything to my desktop. So then we decided to go with this, and Amazon's. So one of the reasons we shop a lot online is the nearest town, Giddings and Rockdale and Caldwell are the nearest 3 towns with a Walmart or grocery store, but they're not your super center. Well, Rockdale's kind of a super center, but not really. They're your old Walmart stores. There's just your old school Walmart. For us to go to any town that has, Lowe's, Best Buy, any of that kind of stuff, it's what, 38 miles?
Yeah.
38 miles to Bastrop, 45 to Bryan College Station, and about 45 to 50 to Austin, depending on what part of Austin you go in. We're in the middle of everything, but in the middle of nowhere. So I've kept some of my footage. I've wiped some of it and wish I didn't. I wish I would have moved it to the big computer. I'm going to start keeping some of it because there's been a lot of crazy talk about the whole stuff with what they, with the allow you to show and, different things. So I think I'm going to start backing up my videos because I want them for the kids to have when they grow up. And if YouTube decides one day, hey, these are all ours and you can't have them no more, what am I going to do? They'll take them. So if I got to buy one of these every year to move all of them, then I'll just move them onto that once a year. Wish I could say that, Tim.
We're twice a week.
I stop by one sometimes on the way home. They're hard to keep, Amy, because when you make the video for YouTube, it's huge. Your footage that you put on the computer to make it isn't very big. But when you convert it to the MP4 or whatever for YouTube, it gets big. But also, like the camera we use, I run everything in 1080 at 60 frames per second to be able to have the rock steady turned on that DJI camera. And a 15, 20-minute video will be 6 or 7 gigs. It's crazy.
I started doing the online grocery order for Walmart just so I didn't have to go in. I can just online grocery shop, pick a time, show up. I'll get out and help them load it up because I don't want to just sit there while they're loading up my groceries. But yeah, I started doing that. Takes a whole 10 minutes and we're headed home, especially with the 2 little ones. They're in that like bickering stage where they can't be within 50 yards of each other without screaming and yelling at each other.
So to answer Carol and Karen almost same time, draw back home a good amount of that land is, to own the amount of land we bought. Yeah, we had to go way out. You can't get nowhere near any of the big cities. The taxes will kill you. We picked this place because we sold our house, put our house up for sale. It sold in 3 days. Didn't know what we were going to do. We were looking at properties, but we never found the one we wanted. And then we decided to go in between 2 big cities and close to her mom and stepdad and not far from my dad and stepmom. And the price point for here was cheap compared to most. Most of the place we paid $92,000 for 10.5 acres. Most of the places around here are going anywhere from $12,000 to $18,000 an acre or more for just land only.
And see, ours is the opposite. We save money if he doesn't go.
Yeah, don't take me to any store. Nowhere.
And he's horrible, especially when I'm going grocery shopping, because I'll go in and I'm one of these that likes to go up and down every aisle, even if I have my list, just in case I forgot something in the process. So I'll go up and down every aisle. He'll go off, find a whole bunch of mess that he wants, and then he'll come back and he'll be like, "Are you done yet? Are you done yet? Are we done yet?" And I'm like, "I'm only like 4 aisles in. Give me a sec. I have my routine. Leave me alone." And then I end up forgetting half of what I was going for because he's in my ear. "Are we done yet?"
Let's see. How do you know if you can reopen it later? Are you talking about like the hard drive? Opening up the videos later? Because they're saved as MP4s, so a lot of things will open them up.
I'm just glad I'm not the only one. Where are you at?
I'm just reading every one of them. Chips are my weakness. I got to stay away from electronics departments, anything to do with hunting and fishing.
Toys.
Don't take me and the kids in the toy section. Because one of my things, I'm big on older Mopar cars, and if I see some Mopars in the little Matchbox cars, I'll start snatching them up. Yeah, that's a good. Yeah, Dave. Yeah, I'm a big kid. See, my toys just got a lot bigger.
But then you also buy kid toys because you like things, and so you kind of, "Hey Zeke, look at this," and so it's for Zeke. But
I don't know what she's talking about.
Like every time walk in the store,
Zeke gets the little tractors. I get the big tractor.
So you can't do something for Zeke and not Maddie. So then we end up coming home with a toy every time we go to the store. That's why their rooms are completely full.
Like what you're talking about, Dave. There's another thing that kind of frustrates me. Where we used to live, behind our old neighborhood, was all what do you call it?
Greenbelt.
Greenbelt. There's a video where we went to Leander and went to go pick up the vehicle her dad gave us, and we drove through the neighborhood that's built on the Greenbelt now.
Single dad.
Hey, Chris. Wow, Chris. People starting to come on now. We've been on here for a while. I know there's so many other lives going on, and everybody is busy, busy, busy. How you doing, Chris? Yeah, everything has been crazy. We spent most of the evening trying to get everything ready for the property for us to be gone for a few days. Are they asleep?
No, right. I thought he might be.
He's always up late. It did not ring my bell. I'm having that problem too. Like, I've had to go back and ring the bell on your channel, the Broussards the other night when it. So this happened to me the other night when Brett and Amy went live. It didn't tell me. It told me on my phone, so I got on my phone. I got on the computer, went to the Broussard Homestead YouTube page, channel page, nothing. Went to videos. It was their last video they uploaded. Refreshed it, nothing. Backed out, went back in, and then the live finally popped up on the last Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
And it's been doing that on a lot of channels.
Because I was able to find it before you were on a different computer.
Yeah, she got on the other laptop and found it instantly. And I sat here fighting with it for 2 or 3 minutes trying to find it. And I noticed like some of the big channels that I follow that I watch and listen to more often than not than on my routes back and forth home, and notice that I'm not getting some of their notifications anymore. And they're big, like, you know, but I don't see it anymore. Okay. Hopefully I'll be able to get on there and watch your uncle and see work. You got to ask, don't you? He's off Thursday night though. That's why we're there. But we'll be able to try to get on there, I'm sure.
Well, no, he does work Wednesday because he said he would be home by 8, and he usually gets up around noon. Because that's why we're going to try to be there around lunchtime on the 4th.
Okay, we'll figure it out. That's what I was fixing to ask when you was flying out, so the 4th. I don't know when we're gonna leave somewhere between Wednesday afternoon and Thursday morning. Just depends on what her uncle's doing. If he gets off work like she says he does, if he's up for several hours before he goes to bed, you can come here early if you need. Yeah, we can do that too. We can just leave tomorrow afternoon.
He's been pushing this up on me every couple of days. Like,
I was going to try to use more vacation time, but I only have 2 days left, so I'm trying to decide when to use them.
Well, he would tell me that we were going to leave. At first, it was going to be like 4 o'clock in the morning. But then I think it was after I... Huh?
Just give me the look again.
Yeah. But then once we found out my uncle wasn't going to... He had to work that night and was going to be home and then going to bed, but then up around noon, we said, okay, we'll just leave later. So then it went to us leaving at like 8 o'clock in the morning to 7 o'clock in the morning to 6:30 in the morning. Now it's like 6 or 5:30. I'm like,
I want to stop and eat breakfast. You might see somewhere you want to take a picture, or there might be something on the side of the road. Like, hey, that'd be a good little bit of footage on the road. Let's go take some video of that. You never know. So might as well leave a few hours early just in case, right? And that's mine. Sound like a good idea. Now I'm getting these two backwards, her and the or you might want that homesteading. See? You just go see Chris. See? Come in a little early. So we're leaving now. As soon as I get done with that Mustang tomorrow, depending on what's going on, we might just gone. Doesn't take long. How far is it from? Let's look. Let's look here on this little Waze app. How far is it from? That's to your uncle's. No, not from here. I don't know. It's a couple hours
What?
from your uncle's to their house, I think.
Oh,
How far is it to Mansfield? Do y'all know, Amy or Brett? Because we're going to be coming from Mansfield to there. Surely it's not that far. I mean, it's going to take us more of our trip is just to get out of Texas than it is to get from the state line to her uncle.
2 hours and 39 minutes. It's pretty much a straight shot down.
I think it'd be great, Karen. So it's how long?
2 hours and 39 minutes.
146
146
It
miles.
says 2 hours and 39 minutes, so probably like 2 hours. Got to beat the GPS, right? Got to make sure it's wrong. If it says 2.5 hours, it's maybe 2. But I don't know how. Like, what's the speed limits there? Is it the same as here? Like, we have roads that are 85 miles an hour here, so we get around fast. And that's the speed limit. It's not, speeding. You're 100 you're walking. So I need to leave now.
We'll pick you up on the way.
We literally have what? Most everything here is 70 or 75 miles an hour. Then we have some roads that are 80, and then some 85 mile an hour roads in the area. And I drive on one of the roads I drive on is 75 mile an hour speed limit. And I haven't been on that road one time in the past 7-8 months that if you're not doing way better than that, you're getting ran over. 70 on Interstate, 65 on some other highways. I'm not sure what Google tells you the walking distance.
Well, I was trying to find this sign place today, and I put it into GPS and hit, directions, and it automatically put it on walking. And I'm like, I don't know why I did that. I don't.
I've had Google put it on for the train to take me to Austin, get on a train, and then go to work, and it makes no sense. It's 12 hours, yeah. I'm not biking anywhere. That is a pet peeve of mine. I don't know how bad it is there, but here, especially the outlying areas of Austin,
On the one lane
on
roads,
2-lane road, just one lane each direction, no shoulder, 60, 70 mile an hour speed limit. You'll come over a hill and there'll be 45 bicycles and nowhere to go. And they're stretched out and they're the full width of the one lane. And, there's always that one going way over the line, so you can't get around them. Yeah, the ones that are 85, no tractors on. It's all toll road. The person on the tractor would be causing havoc. Most of our roads out here, there's plenty of room for the tractors. Most of them have, good improved shoulders, so the tractors are on that, and usually in the driving lane. But
those are still 70 mile an hour highways.
Most of those are 70 miles an hour. But most of the highways around us are all four-lane highways with a split, a turn lane in the middle on most of it. Thank you. You have a good day tomorrow too. Stalking. Yeah, they're going live the whole time. The Drew with the Bottorff Homestead is going to set up. It's going to be on the Broussard Homestead, right, Amy?
I think so, because I think that's what
They're going to go live the whole day. As far as I know, that's the way it's. I probably need to go to bed soon. And okay. So yeah, just tap the bikes a little. Sure, be last year on Broussard, and then bought her homestead all day. Okay, and hopefully he can help me figure out Streamlabs on my phone. Hopefully we can make that work. The hmm, tapping them a little bit. So when we used to live back when we lived in Leander, me and a buddy used to go hunt at Lake Georgetown, and we go fish over there a lot. He has a. I'll be still. He has a '98 Dodge diesel with a tuner, and we would get by those bicycles and pull in the boat and just ram into the throttle. All right, Brett, you have a good night. Sure, we'll be on there tomorrow all day long. I might have to hide my phone. That way I'll get work done and get out of there sooner. I probably need to stop moving.
That's why I don't need this chair.
Yeah, I should sit on something that doesn't move, but I like my comfy desk chair. That is, yeah. Streamlabs. Thankfully, our name's not real long. Oh man, that's too funny. But else. Oh god. Yeah, Four Blessings Farmhouse. That'd be a messed up. All right, Louisiana Tractor Works. I'll see you Saturday, hopefully. I mean, it'll be easy to find. You'll just look for this shirt. Oh, come back up your preacher's homestead. Oh God, that would be so bad. Yeah, Four Blessings Farm House. And then that one with her. Yeah. That is so funny. Oh, it's like some of today's laughing. Good Lord. People were looking at me at the shop like, what in the world's going on over there in your corner?
Yeah, me too, Amy. I'm over here. I'm going to wipe my eyes.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, man. Oh, God. Today was just so funny all day. Sometimes Facebook frustrates me, but having the messenger and having the day like today was pretty good. Oh, so I guess, one more. We got, hopefully, can't wait till Saturday. It's going to be awesome. Friday night's going to be awesome. Hopefully the meal goes well. Hopefully there's plenty of room. If not, we'll take over the entire restaurant. But got all the stuff on the table. We got to get loaded up. All the stuff to go with the raffle. We got the raffle tickets. We got the name tags. She's going to buy more name tags tomorrow.
Yeah.
But this is the name tags we got.
Figure they'd give enough space to write name and channel if they want to.
Yeah, plenty room to write on it. But let me have that. Since Chris is on here. This came in. Watch the busy little house garden tour. Yeah, I've seen that, and I'm scrolling through, and that's one that I have. I'm actually gonna watch in the morning when I get to work. But this is Maddie's.
Okay. Well, we'll find
but Ellen's is the same.
Probably up there.
On the inside, she did this for Maddie and Zeke.
I'm sure it's the same scripture.
Yeah, it's the same scripture, I think.
It's just Elam's name on it.
But I think this is her first book she wrote, and she's fixing to write she's working on a second book. And she actually got this picture done for a, what do you call it, that you put on a shirt and heat transfer. She got them done with this picture. It's really awesome. Ryan Lutz is awesome. He's one of the RC racers, and he's a really stand-up guy, good Christian man. You know, I took her, we both went to the RC races, and you sit there and look at each other, and you get chills and just, or that wasn't on that, was it? We were sitting here watching the finals, the championship race. I pulled it up it was on RC Live, and they start calling the drivers' names out, you know, from driver, the 10th place driver, the one that qualified 10th to 1st. And 8 out of 10 of those drivers, when the announcer said their name, or, you know, gave all of their sponsorships, their car they were driving, the type of car and all their stuff they had, and who they were thanking, and, you know, it was parents and friends and sponsors, and probably 8 out of the 10, the Lord Jesus Christ was, you know, their number one that they're thanking for being able to be there and being able to race. But yeah, Amy, we're fixing to get off here too. I got to get to bed. I got to get up at 5:30 in the morning, get that Mustang done. And, oh, Chris, you should see these pictures. Wait till you see these pictures this weekend. Oh my God. Just like I said, whoever owns the welder, I want to take it away and throw it in the river. It's so bad. But we're going to head to bed and get ready for tomorrow. Lots of packing to do, lots of getting last minute things buttoned up, a few little odds and ends. But everybody have a great night and have a blessed rest of your week. Can't wait to see everybody this weekend, and God bless. Good night.
Good night.